Module 9. Verdict. Introduction. The jury or judge, in a bench trial, deliberates and reaches a verdict, either guilty or not guilty. The verdict is the final decision reached by the jury in a trial, determining whether the defendant is found guilty or not guilty, in a criminal case, or liable or not liable, in a civil case. After hearing all the evidence, the closing arguments, and receiving the judge's instructions on the law, the jury deliberates in private to reach a unanimous or majority decision, depending on the legal rules of the jurisdiction. Here are the possible verdicts that a jury can deliver in both criminal and civil cases. Criminal cases. Guilty. If the jury finds the defendant guilty, it means they believe the prosecution has proven the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt for the crimes charged. Not guilty. If the jury finds the defendant not guilty, it means they do not believe the prosecution has met the burden of proving the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. A not guilty verdict results in the defendant's acquittal, and they cannot be retried for the same offense, due to the principle of double jeopardy. Civil cases. Liable. In a civil case, if the jury finds the defendant liable, it means they believe the plaintiff has proven their case by a preponderance of the evidence, which means the evidence shows it is more likely than not that the defendant is responsible for the harm or injury alleged. Not liable. If the jury finds the defendant not liable, it means they do not believe the plaintiff has proven their case by a preponderance of the evidence. A not liable verdict results in a judgment in favor of the defendant. It is important to note that in some cases, the jury may be unable to reach a unanimous or majority decision, leading to a hung jury. A hung jury results in a mistrial, and the case may be retried with a new jury. The verdict is a crucial moment in the trial process, as it determines the legal consequences for the defendant, or the party being sued in a civil case. The judge or court clerk reads the jury's verdict aloud in the courtroom, and it represents the official conclusion of the trial. After the verdict is announced, the judge may proceed with sentencing, in criminal cases, or determine the appropriate remedies, in civil cases, based on the outcome.